We made it to the Great New York State Fair. Tomorrow's the last day, so we figured we better get up here before it closes for the season. And fun fact, if you're worried about cell service here, the carriers have mobile equipment set up. And yeah, we're gonna head on in. Starting our day out with a juggler.
You're gonna hand me one object at a time, okay? Can you read this?
In one of the buildings, I think it's the horticulture building. I don't know, there's really fancy stuff in here, like a table setting competition and flowers and stuff. And we're in a thing where we're trying to attract butterflies. And so far I'm doing a horrible job, but you can see like there's tons of different butterflies in here. See if I can get a close-up of one. There's way more at the back end of the tent than there was at the front. They must all get pushed down here by people just like, or maybe they land on people and ride all the way to the exit. But yeah, there's way more at this end. So that's the building we just came out of. And now we're on the hunt to find some food, and I think there's a lot of options down that way. But there's also a Tully straight ahead, so that looks good. And one of these buildings has a food court in it, or like a mini food court. But I think I have my heart set on Tully's now. And man, is it, it's getting progressively busier as the day goes on. And nothing caps off a day at the fair like going to the Midway, which we will be going to in a little while. So this building is called the Eatery, and basically it's like a giant mall food court, but at a fair. And they have Papa John's pizza. I would criticize people who choose to eat that at a fair, but I just said I wanted Tully, so I can't really criticize there.
The man
Oh
named
my
Tom
God, it's
King
the
started
bald
the
eagle.
Peregrine Fund right here in New York, with Cornell University. And the work that was done here is largely responsible for the bald
Look at that
eagle
guy.
being removed from the endangered species list in 2007. And we now have over 400 nesting pairs of bald eagles in New York State alone. And that is something for New Yorkers to be very proud of.
Look at the insane number of people that are down just off the Chevy Court. Look at this. This is crazy. It's like Times Square levels of packed. And I think part of the reason it's so busy is that it's not too hot, it's not too cold. There's no rain in the forecast. We're in the world famous dairy building now, where you go to get your 25 or 50 cent cup of milk. And when I was a kid, they had $1 pints of ice cream, I think it was. I don't know if they still have that or not, but I would definitely still do it. Although in my older age, my stomach is a little sensitive to dairy, so. But again, look how insanely busy it is in here. I wouldn't be shocked if there was like 500,000 people in the fair today. I don't know, I'm making these numbers up completely. And who can forget that the dairy building is home to the world famous butter sculpture. And they even have a little video up there of how they make it. And this year's sculpture has a hot air balloon with cows and a girl with a cup, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, the Tin Man is inside.
And where? I don't see the witches.
On the basket?
Up in the top there.
Oh, now I see the Tin Man right there.
She's on the balloon.
The last name. See, that's the Good Witch.
Man, I bet this thing could butter my toast. for the rest of the year. Before we hit the fairgrounds, we're gonna go in this giant, new-ish exposition center that opened around 2017, I think it was. Wow, look at this building. It's like too modern to be in the fair, I feel like. They have elevators, everything. Look at that. All the other buildings look like 1950s disasters compared to this. Oh, and there's a little grassy knoll here to play lawn games on. I'm told they use this for hockey in the winter, but I don't remember who plays here per se. And there's even a little grill in here. And the best part about it is that it's air conditioned. This year they're having an Ice Age invasion exhibit where it shows you like, well, the Ice Age. And the ceilings in here are crazy high. It must cost a small fortune to air condition this building in the summer. And of course they have a booth where you can blow your money on stuffies. And this Ice Age exhibit has animatronic animals. Last year it was dinosaurs. This year it's animals of the Ice Age. And man, look at these guys. He's got some big horns, man. Ooh, saber-toothed tiger. Crazy. We made it to the Midway, and here's a pro tip for you. If you're gonna go on a lot of rides or you have kids, that's the line you wait in if you don't buy your tickets or wristbands online. We got our kids 2 wristbands, and they're kind of expensive. I forget what I paid for them. Maybe I'll put it on the screen, but my wife and I are just gonna get individual tickets. We're starting out our trip around the Midway at the hot air balloon ride. Just happened to be the first thing the kids picked out. And who knows what will go on next. We're pretty much in the middle of the Midway now. The wife and one of my kids went on the haunted house ride here. And it's one of those old school ones where you get in like a half roller coaster car and it just gently takes you around while you get the snot scared out of you. But I also like these old school ones where you walk through them like a fun house. Those are cool. And of course you've got your usual assortment of carnival games. These days I go to the adult carnival game called the Casino if I want to get scammed out of money. Luckily I was able to talk my daughter out of trying to go on the Music Express, because that just looks barf-inducing in my opinion. You got classic carnival food here, the funnel cakes, the old school pirate ship ride right down there. And another classic is this drop tower right here. And that's actually one of the tallest, one of the taller mobile ones that I've ever seen. It really gives it to you on that one. Here's a total blast from the past, at least for me. It's a game called I Got It. And basically you throw balls into a little container thing here. And the goal is to get them all in a row. And the first person to get it jumps up and says, I got it. And then you can win prizes. And I remember growing up the prizes actually being pretty decent. Trying to get it to focus. There you go. So I can't really make them out from here, but there used to be, semi-decent prizes for what it was. And it was pretty cheap to play. And it's still here. I didn't remember seeing it in years past, but maybe I just wasn't looking close enough. But yeah, it's definitely still here, and that's pretty awesome. Usually when we come to carnivals like this, we try to avoid going on carousels because there's so many free ones in the Binghamton area. But I always make an exception for a double-decker carousel. There's something very novel and cool about being on the second floor of a carousel that's rotating around and around, especially when our area only has single decker ones, so we'll probably go on that. So cool to have a 2-story carousel. Charlotte, over here. Look, there's an ostrich. You should totally get the ostrich. She doesn't want it. Oh well. Yeah, there's a gorilla. You got the ostrich. There's an elephant and a boring old horse over there. And a bench and a tiger. That's pretty cool. But most importantly, you have a great view of the rest of the fair from up here. And man, look at all those people. We just got a notification a little while ago that all of the parking lots are full in the immediate vicinity of the fair. And they're recommending you park at Destiny USA or downtown Syracuse and bus in. There's the new expo center that we were in earlier. At first from the ground, I thought this was like a conveyor belt that just wasn't working, but you literally have to hike up this giant carpeted ramp to get to the top of the slide. And man, do I feel it in my calves right now. And what a cool looking billboard thing at the top. They should sell ad space on that thing. They'd probably make a killing. And look at those cool old train cars down there. What does that say on it? I can't read it. Oh, it says Delaware and Hudson. But hey, you get a crazy good view from up here. Man, oh man, look at the view from up here. That's incredible. Look at that. Oh God, all the kids are beating me. This is embarrassing. Here we go. Oh, I'm too big for this. Oh, I'm way too big. I'm getting air. Wow, that was something. And look, I'm so fat. I didn't even make it to the end of the ramp. That was crazy. We realized that we were almost ready to leave, and then we were like, oh yeah, we didn't go into the animal barn, so here's some good old-fashioned cows. And my daughter's over here petting one. Hey, does this cow have a name? Oh, she's pregnant. Wow. One baby. Wow. Two baby, maybe one baby, maybe two. And look at these guys over here. I don't blame her for sitting down. She's probably doing a lot of work in her pregnancy. Yeah, I'd be tired too. And then there's a couple more down there. And yeah, welcome to the cow barn. Oh, I missed those guys back there. And my shaved ice is almost gone. Very disappointing.